There are tons of diet options out there. Today we're going to talk about why Look Good Naked recommends a whole food diet. Let's face it, any sort of diet will work if you follow it strategically. So you could count points, you could limit food groups entirely, or you could eat just grapefruit. Any of those things are going to work if you follow it to a T. But can you maintain that sort of diet over the long haul? At Look Good Naked, we recommend that you eat whole foods because that is something that you can maintain throughout your lifetime. And I want you guys to think about this newfound diet as a lifestyle change. This isn't something that you're going to do for the next 10 weeks and then you're going to go back to eating beer and pizza all the time, right? We are going to learn how to eat and how to love to eat clean, because you're going to feel different within your body, and that's going to motivate you to make those changes. I want you to start to think about, instead of focusing on those things that you can't eat, I want you to start thinking about, I don't want to eat those things because it makes me feel a certain way that I don't like. So let's talk a little bit about why we recommend that you eat whole foods. And what is eating whole foods anyways? It's really simple. It's eating as close to the earth as possible. Whether you look at your food source coming from an animal or a plant source, everything that you eat, we want it to be in its wholest form possible. So I've got some examples for you. Right here I have my steel-cut oatmeal. This is the most natural form of oats. It's actually an oat grain. It is the actual grain of oat chopped up. This is a processed granola bar. Very different. Same food, little bit different. This has just oats. That's it. That's the ingredient list. This has a long list of ingredients. Tons of things that my body doesn't really need and doesn't provide a lot of nutrient value to me. So when we look at whole foods, we want to look at eating as close to the earth as possible. Those foods that come from whole foods are going to be lower in calories, but really rich in nutrients, vitamins, minerals, things that your body needs. Processed foods, on the other hand, are usually higher in calories, and they're really low in nutrients. So we want to try to limit those as much as possible. We've talked before about making sure that if you are going to eat a processed food, 5 ingredients or less on that food label. That's what we want to look for. Let's talk a little bit about fiber. Let's take orange juice as a perfect example. So we could have a whole orange, or we could have a glass of orange juice. That whole orange, lower in calories, super high in fiber, and it's close to the earth. That orange juice has been processed. A lot of times there's added sugar with it, but regardless, there's less fiber in that glass of orange juice. So your body is going to process that food a little bit differently. When we look at whole foods, the impact on the body is also something to consider. So if we take our steel-cut oats here and we take this processed granola bar, the oats in this granola bar have been processed, broken down. It's easier for my body to digest this food, gets into my bloodstream a lot faster. Steel-cut oats, on the other hand, my body has to work hard, has to burn more calories to process this food. So voila, I'm burning calories while I'm eating food. What a great secret weapon to get to your weight loss goal. Let's talk a little bit about portion sizes, which is something